Hello everyone, this is Grumcat of Her and Dare, and this is my second Scrolls tutorial video featuring the Growth pre-constructed deck. And coincidentally, my opponent is also playing Growth, so it's a really good chance for you to really see what this deck can do. So Growth is really different to Energy and Order. There are a lot of small creatures, there's a lot of good enchantments and removal as well. So if we just take a quick look at my opening hand, I've got Junkyard, which is a structure, not a very good one. I've got Frostgale, which is good for removal, but at the moment we're not really looking at creatures. So Champion Ring, which is a really good enchantment. It will give your unit +2 attack. I've got Vader of the Wild, which will increase my growth by 1. However, when it leaves, I will lose 1 growth. And I've got Crimson Bull, which all my units will get +2 attack until end of turn. So with this hand, I'm going to sacrifice Crimson Bull. I'm not going to need to use it when I haven't got any creatures down. And put a Junkyard in the mid lane, protect my mid lane, and then end my turn. Okay, so he's not really doing much at the moment, so I've got nothing really to worry about, so I think it's safe to play my Vader of the Wild and increase my growth. I've got a Champion Ring here. I might keep a hold of that for the moment and get rid of this Frostgale and play this Totem so that my Vader's got more attack. Okay, I'm not sure why the medium AI hasn't sacrificed 4 resources yet, but we'll keep going. I'll just play another Vader and put Champion Ring on him. So the Vader of the Wild is quite an interesting creature, although he does give you that extra growth. He's not generally very strong. He's only got 1 attack and 1 health. And it also means I can't really use Frostgale because Frostgale will deal 1 damage to all units. So I'll sacrifice this for Scrolls for now. And I've got this enchantment, Vittorial Aura. When an enchanted unit is attacked, attacker becomes poisoned for 3 rounds. So this is quite good to play on structures, but just bear in mind that this enchantment won't affect ranged or lobby units. So if a crossbowman attacks this or a scattergunner, something similar, it will not be poisoned. Okay, so they've played Champion Ring on this unit, so it is quite a big problem at the moment. So what I'm going to do is play my Kingfolk Vet. And this creature has got one of the most interesting abilities. It's got haste. So when he comes into play, he will instantly attack, as I'll just show you now. And because I've got this totem here, this totem gives +1 attack to all of my units, so he'll instantly come in with 4 attack rather than his original 3. So I've already taken out this middle idol, so I'm already causing a lot of problems for my opponent, and the best thing for them to do would be to take care of these 2 Vators because they're giving me all the resources that I need. So Sister of the Fox is the Growth Precon's draw card. So if I play this scroll, I'm just going to play her up here. She will give me another scroll. So she's given me a wall, so let's just plop that down there and end the turn. So this Ilthorn has Spiky 1, so if anything with melee runs into it, it will get poked in the eye and it will lose 1 health. So they've played a Great Wolf, which is sort of the beast card in the Order deck. So wolves have synergy, so this Great Wolf, for example, gets +1 attack for every other wolf you control. So that means mangy wolves, ragged wolves, and also wolves summoned by the brother of the wolf will give it more attack. That basically means that this wolf is public enemy number 1, and this wolf must die at all costs. I cannot stress that enough when playing against Growth. Great wolves need to die. So I've just cast Victorial Aura on this King Folk, so if he gets attacked, he will poison whoever. They've played another Great Wolf now, and also a Ragged Wolf. That was the reason why I didn't bring up this Vader earlier, in case you were wondering why I didn't make him attack rather than attack nothing. Because I know he's got 1 health, and as I'm playing Growth, I know that a Ragged Wolf would kill him in 1 hit, so that's why I didn't move him out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave this Vader exposed because I'm trying to bring this King Folk down to get towards my Great Wolf. And now I've just drawn into a King Folk Jarl. So King Folk Jarl has the ability Relentless, which the skirmishers in Order also have. So Relentless is basically like how Trample in Magic works. So if a creature doesn't have Relentless, they'll only attack the first creature. So if I moved my King Folk down 1 and he was at 2 attack, he would only attack the Great Wolf. If I had a skirmisher here and it had 6 attack, it would go through the Great Wolf, so it would attack that for 5, and then it would hit this Junkyard for 1. So it basically just goes through until it finishes all its attack. So the King Folk Jarl is really interesting. For each creature adjacent to King Folk Jarl, the Jarl gains +1 attack. So the way to play with the Jarl is to surround him by small cost creatures and try and keep them alive, which they've just obliterated. But never mind. Let's move this down here. And this Great Wolf's got 4 attack at the moment, so I'm gonna hide myself away behind a junkyard. And then Vital, enchanted units healed by 1 health each round. We'll just play that on the Jarl. So you'll notice I'm playing in a similar way how to I play Order, so I'm being quite defensive, keeping stuff behind my structures, which both have enchantments on them. So this one's got Victorial Aura, and this one's got Ilthorn. So Rallying's a really good growth scroll. It decreases all your units countdown by 2, so if I was to play that, all my units would attack right now. So I've just sacrificed the scrolls and got another Rallying and him, so I'm actually going to move these down and I'm going to cast Rallying. So now this Frostbeard's going to hit this Great Wolf and he's going to die, all thanks to Rallying. Boop, boop. So the King Folk Brave is a small cost growth creature. He's really good with aggro decks. Put a champion ring on him and he's attacking for 4 every turn. He is quite squishy though. He's vulnerable to Spark, Burn, you know, those kind of removal spells that will just get rid of him in an instant. But he's still a good scroll to play with growth, especially with the Precon. So I've got a Ragged Wolf. I'll just play that next to my Jarl. And Bearpaw is another interesting enchantment. Your unit will get +2 attack, +2 health, but it will get an extra countdown. So he works well. It works well with Rallying, so that the countdown will be reset again. So I've had to show you. So now I've got a nice fat King Folk here, and I can just move this stuff up a little. Let's move him down. We'll leave the wolf there for now. So my Jarl's going to attack next turn, so I can move my wolf down then. Okay, so they've played Crimson Bull, so now all their units have got +2 attack. So he's going to come smashing in on this lane. Unfortunately, he has been poisoned now though. So I've got Ranger's Bane, which will poison him, and that will take off 1 health every round. So if I cast that on his King Folk Brave, it will kill him. And if I cast it on his Wolf, it will kill him as well, because now he's got double poison. So he's taking 2 each turn, so it can stack. And Druidic Power, I'm not going to use it at the moment, because I want to have a bit more flexibility. So Druidic Power gives +1 attack and +3 health, but it will be stuck where it is, so he won't be able to move at all. Okay. So I'm going to take up this idol now. I'm going to cast Binding Root on this vet so that he can't move anywhere. So he's not going to come down here and give my creatures any hassle. So I've got 2 out of the 3 idols now. My Jarl's going to attack next turn. Okay, sacrifice this growth, and I'm a bit low. Just to mention about Frostbeard as well, Frostbeard, when he's killed, he'll give all your units +2 attack until end of turn. So effectively, Frostbeard can be used as Crimson Ball if you can lure your opponents into attacking him. So as you can see, he just got killed, so now all my stuff's got +2 attack, so my King Folt's got 7 attack now. If I could have drawn a rallying, that would have been perfect. Let's just play the King Folt here, and I'll give this Strategic Power because he's not going to want to move because I want to smash in on this lane. So now I want my Yard to attack and get as much damage as possible, so I'm going to put a Mangy Wolf here. Normally I wouldn't really play a Mangy Wolf unless I was using him to decrease the countdown of a Great Wolf. But in this instance, because I want the extra attack on the Jarl, I'm going to do that. So he's attacking for 7 now. And so the idol's nearly finished. Let's see. Bear Paw on him. Mangy Wolf. I can't move this wolf around at the moment because he's binded, so we'll just let him hit nothing, it doesn't matter. Also, the Mangy Wolf does heal by, I think it heals by 1 when it deals damage, so I'm not too worried about this other wolf at the moment. And as you can see, this idol is only on 2 health, and my Jarl's about to attack. So if I end my turn now, I will win the game.